and very warm welcome to this webinar on navigating the AI frontier, academic insights and real world impact. We are thrilled to have you join us today for what promises to be an incredibly insightful and thoughtful, thought-provoking session, I should say. And in your modern language, I am a Gen X person who got some insight into the civil engineering and worked for about 42 years in various industries and academic institutes. I am also a novice in the AI environment and shall try to learn something from you, the people from the Gen X, belonging to the people from the Gen Y and Gen Z who are attending this seminar and will also speak in this seminar. Nowadays, all of you know that artificial intelligence is no longer a concept of the future. It's a transformative force reshaping industries, economies, and our daily lives at an unprecedented pace. From groundbreaking research in university labs to its tangible applications in business worldwide, AI is redefining what is possible. In this webinar, we aim to bridge the gap between the theoretical understanding and practical implementation. We'll delve into the cutting-edge academic insights that are pushing the boundaries of AI, exploring the foundational principles and emerging trends. Simultaneously, we'll examine the profound real-world impact of these advancements, showcasing how AI is solving complex challenges and creating new opportunities across various sectors. Friends, get ready to explore the exciting intersection of innovation and application. We have an exceptional lineup of speakers who will share their expertise and their experiences. Now let me introduce our distinguished speakers today, Professor Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee and Dr. Sumit Mukherjee. Professor Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee is currently serving as the head of the department in the Computer Science and Engineering, AI and ML, Department of College of Bengal Institute of Technology, Kolkata. Additionally, he is also a professor in charge of R&D and consultancy cell and nodal officer of the IPS cell of the Bengal Institute of Technology, Kolkata. Dr. Banerjee did his postdoctoral fellowship at Nottingham Trent University, UK, in the Department of Computer Science. He also completed the postgraduate diploma in IPR and TBM from Macaut, West Bengal. He has teaching and research experiences spanning more than 20 years. Dr. Banerjee has published over 70 papers in various international journals, conference proceedings, and book chapters. So far, he has published about 15 edited books and 4 textbooks. Currently, he is processing few more edited books in reputed international publishers like Springer, CSC Press, etc. He is serving as editor-in-chief of the American Journal of Advanced Computing and Computing of Smart Society USA, associate editor of the Indian Journal of Technical Education, and series editor for Advances in Disruptive Technologies and Generative Artificial Intelligence, published by the CSC Press. He is also the series editor for the Conference Proceedings series on Futuristic Intelligent and Smart Technologies, CSC Press USA. His areas of research interest include computational intelligence, cognitive radio, sensor networks, AI, ML, network security, different computing techniques, IoT, WBN, and expert systems. We warmly welcome Professor Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee. And our second speaker.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Banerjee. And our second speaker, Dr. Sumit Mukherjee. He holds a PhD in Electrical and Computer Engineering from the University of Washington, an MS from Rensselaer, and a graduate certificate in Applied Statistics from Penn State. He has 30+ publications with 2,000+ citations and multiple patents. He is a seasoned machine learning scientist and healthcare researcher, currently in a senior position at Oracle Health Data Intelligence. He is driving clinical LLM initiatives on health data. He previously led ML-driven target discovery at in vitro, building multi-model representations from longitudinal clinical data and medical images to accelerate metabolic diseases therapeutics while mentoring a team of researchers and guiding patent filings. In his earlier Microsoft roles, he helped design privacy-preserving healthcare ML tools and led data science work on large-scale health data projects with social impact. His work spans translating ML into biology and therapeutics, including mapping clinical diseases, representations to in vitro cellular data to identify cellular markers. We warmly welcome Dr. Sumit Mukherjee. Now, let us embark on the journey together to understand, navigate, and harness the immense potential of the AI frontier. During this course of the deliberation by our esteemed speakers, if you have any query, you may post it in the chat box. Some relevant questions will be addressed by your speakers. There will be some exciting announcement from our organizers, so please be tuned to the webinar. Thank you all for being here, and let's begin with Professor Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, who will deliberate on the academic aspects, followed by Dr. Sumit Mukherjee, who will enlighten us on the industry perspective. Thank you. Professor Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, please.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
My screen is visible?
Yes, it is visible. Please make it full screen.
Yeah. Is it now okay?
Thank you.
Okay. So let me start.
Please start.
Okay. Thank you. So, very good evening, I think, now. Now, today I'm going to, once again, I would like to thank the organizer for giving me the opportunity for describing the navigation of AI frontier, specifically for the academic insight. I do believe the elaborated description about myself already given. It is not required right now. So the screen is, I think, it is moving rightly, okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I try to cover this particular point through my lecture. Okay, some of introduction about AI and something related fields. Obviously, it's academic perspective, AICT response regarding this AI journey, because all we know that this is the era of AI, and implications for freshers as the era is changing, the paradigm is changing, so it is very much important. So how to behave with respect to the current scenario. So before to discuss anything, I would like to share with you several facts that AI is not at all a new thing. We are not practicing artificial intelligence at least 10 to 15 years back. The journey of artificial intelligence started in the mid-50s in the last century. The motivation for introducing artificial intelligence to make any system, any process intelligent like human being, because a human being having natural intelligence and the machine and the system that don't have. So that is why the initial motivation to introduction artificial intelligence or to practice artificial intelligence to make the system intelligent like human being. So that is why the journey of AI started in this way. Initially, the process, the model, uh, it is basically just like computer system was initially introduced for basic computation, just like calculator. So initial days, the artificial intelligence, the motivation of artificial intelligence for you know to not to automate the system, whole system, just to think about that our machine can behave like human being. So the important parameter is that decision making was the uh, first and foremost criteria at that time. Just like human being thinks in the way we thought of that, yes, if any system without human intervention, if can able to take some decision. So initial motivation was there. So for fulfilling such type of uh, such type of dream or some achievement, what you want to say, that initial days, lot of algorithms introduced, and gradually a lot of system during this 50 to 60 years process, lot of algorithm, lot of new system. Say like if we consider some era is ruled by say like expert system, then comes neural network. Okay, uh, actually, if you consider what we are seeing that AI nowadays, this particular journey initially started 2000 onward. 2000 onward, we can see that lot of artificial intelligence, improved model, improved system. Okay, deep learning came into the scenario to simulate some real-time experiences. So in this way, day after day, AI is becoming popular. One more important thing is that why it is not so much popular at the uh, at the introductory phase. At the same time, we need to understand the basic requirement for making a system AI powered. As we know that AI can take normally decision or prediction, can say some prediction about any system based on the learning it has. So learning is very important phase, and that is why here we are normally use a huge data set. The size of the data set is numerous, not only few lakhs, maybe few crores, some real-time data. So to process such a huge amount of data, the computation power of the system that should be enough. And which, if we consider the initial days of AI journey, at that time the computer system was not so much powerful what right now we have. So that is why the initial days, the journey for practicing AI model, implementing AI model in the real-time scenario, not so much. Initial days, we try to formulate AI, artificial intelligence, normally for taking decision making. So initial days, struggle and restricted artificial intelligence practice in expert system. So like a fuzzy based system, okay, topsis based system, like that. So at the same time, artificial intelligence practice we are increasing at the same time. The computer system with respect to hardware, we can see that a huge development, huge scenario changes. Nowadays, computer system is really very much powerful with respect to memory, with respect to processing speed. These things are very much important. So that is why, the combination of hardware with respect to software, other allied software, they are also enough powerful nowadays. So the advent of AI is not at all the advent of AI is not depends on any system. It is a cumulative process. It is a combined effort, both from hardware as well as from software. And one more thing is that AI is not at all a very much dependent field, but rather we like to apply artificial intelligence almost every area of our society whenever it is possible to use. So the motivation for introduction of artificial intelligence for making any system smart, for making any system cognitive, for making any system intelligent. So these terms are quite synonymous. And nowadays, these terms are very much buzzword. Whenever nowadays, we cannot consider any project, any subject which is not at all smart, not at all intelligent, not at all cognitive. So this feature we are actually embedding. We try to embed artificial intelligence everywhere. So right now, though I am actually not changing my slide, I try to explain why AI is uh, convincing or impress almost every area of our society. And what is the background of AI? Some people are something, it is rather we are considering that AI practices started last 10 to 15 years, but it is not like that. The artificial intelligence is working more than 70 years. So that is why whenever we are seeing that nowadays practice, we can see that almost everywhere artificial intelligence techniques we are using for making project intelligent, making any subject. The subject combination right now we can see that it is changing. I am not at all talking about computer science, but through my lecture I try to explain how artificial intelligence is, uh, you know, affecting all the other fields. Okay, so am I audible? Hello. Is there any problem?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
it's
fine.
good.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Uh, so that is why here you can see in my slide that uh, how artificial intelligence is making, uh, you know, any system, any stream. Nowadays, it is not at all defined for any particular stream. We are not talking about artificial intelligence is the property only for the computer science. Okay, so we can see that the 3 points are very important. One is technology cycle are faster. Initially, if you consider that previously, a lot of technology, suppose, say like we can consider Java, we can consider Oracle. Okay, because audience can connect these particular platforms very quickly, because these are not the dead platform. But the thing is that so initially in the introductory part of the 2000 or earlier 2000 database, okay, object-oriented technologies. So at least these technologies are ruling more than 20 years. But what we can see? We can see that technology is changing so fast within the AI system that is very important. Just like that, for a deep learning model, almost 1 month or 2 months gap for a particular model, okay, it is improving for getting the upgraded version. Okay, version 1, version 2, version 3. Okay, so AI system every day almost changing itself. Okay, so that is why the overall technology cycle are faster. That we need to understand. Okay, that the industry needs are shifting. I do believe that during the industry segment discussion, it will be discussed more vividly. But with respect to academic purpose, we cannot ignore this particular role, because our student will be absorbed by the industry. So the teacher initially a responsible person for making them ready, right? As the industry needs are changing day after day, so the academic syllabus that has to be changed accordingly. So that is why the third point you can see that education must adapt. So, and how the thing is that education system, that means it has a particular particular stream having particular syllabus. So whenever paradigm is changing, so its impact directly affecting the syllabus. The syllabus not only for computer science but also for every branch of engineering is changing and modulating accordingly the industry demand. And for meeting the technological growth of the system, technological growth in terms of, you can see that the computer science is not at all right now a particular department. If we can see that the various childs of computer science, artificial intelligence, having specialization in artificial intelligence, computer science, cyber security, computer science, IoT, computer science, blockchain, computer science, uh, CSPS, okay, business system, okay, computer science, data science. Okay. So these childs, all childs are there. But one important point is that having a lot of child, but the most prominent child is artificial intelligence and learning. Because we are part of computer science, but still every stream you can see that there is a prominent presence of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Because whenever the system may be blockchain based system, the system may be IP based system, everywhere the system needs to be intelligent. The system needs to be cognitive, needs to be, smart enough. So that's why the syllabus, if we see the syllabus, even core engineering, later I will also explain. Uh, if we consider civil engineering syllabus, technical engineering syllabus, we can see strong presence of artificial intelligence for nowadays. Okay, so see that uh, upper part is not readable, I think, but I don't know. Uh, in that response, two points I am going to explain, that is one advanced technical education and foster innovation, and one part is the curriculum response to market signal. So the last point, that is, this is the road. You see that the present scenario is more project oriented. Advanced technical education and foster innovation. You see that every institute having IIs, institutional innovation. Now, Government of India, already they are actually organizing every year one Smart India hackathon. Okay, Government of India and AI, they have established IIC, the full form of IIC. Okay, I already explained Institutional Innovation Council. This every licensed approved degree engineering college in hand. Okay, and through this IIC, every institute and students, they need to involve themselves in innovation. IIC and ICT and Ministry of Education jointly organize every year one, which is the largest hackathon of Asia. That is Smart India Hackathon. That means government is promoting innovation and innovation in college level, in level. In Smart Hackathon, in student, undergrad,
I think there is a network issue at Professor Banerjee's side. So let us wait for 2 to 3 minutes and let him get back.
Can someone contact him? I think he cannot understand whether it is a network issue. So kindly contact Dr. Banerjee.
I have WhatsApp him. Let him chat. Let I'm calling him.
So I would request every participant who is willing to ask questions, please go to the tools section and just there are two options available. One is polls, another is Q&A. So check the Q&A and ask your questions. It will be saved over there. It is not a chat, simple chat. The questions will be recorded over there and the suitable answers will be provided accordingly. Thank you.
Dr.
Am I
Bandit is back.
audible
Yeah.
right now?
Yes, yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Actually, due to some network
Network
issues,
issues. Yeah.
I'm out of the call. Yeah. Thank you.
Please continue.
Sure, sure. I think I'm discussing AICT's role in this scenario. Okay. So in this scenario, that is a very important role playing by the AICT. That is, they are actually uh, they are the affiliating body for national level, and institution has to be accredited by AICT. So that is why. So advanced technical education and foster innovation. Actually, these two are the basic aim and objective for AICT. If you will consider that AICT present day, they are introducing their Smart India Hackathon on national level. It is a national level contest, and this particular platform for undergraduate student. Okay, uh, just a minute. Okay, actually, video. Okay. So, City also, they are also responsible for this is the affiliating body shaping technical education in our country, and uh, they are actually introduced one important uh, pillar to the technical institution, that is IIC, Institutional Innovation Council. Every ICT approved institution, they should have one body like IIC. So every college having IIC. And what is the role of IIC? IIC is the responsible body for any institution. They are organizing innovative or innovation-based activity. Maybe it is webinar, maybe it is seminar, workshop, conference, anything. Okay, hackathon, anything. I see, with respect to AICT and Ministry of Education, jointly they have organized every year Smart India Hackathon. Okay, this Smart India Hackathon is the Asia's largest hackathon, and the winner of this hackathon, they are not only getting huge money, but also getting chances for participating Asia, Oceania, Asia, Africa, such type of global hackathon. So, thing is that curriculum response as the demand of nowadays the syllabus, that is the most important thing. As the demand of industry is changing, the demand of students requirement, that is also changing. So its direct impact on curriculum. So every stream, it is not only the computer based stream, every stream, if we consider even core engineering, we need to integrate AI across all engineering disciplines. We can see its direct impact. So if we want to study civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, even mining engineering, there is a specific subject like artificial intelligence. We need to go through such type of subject because we want to see any system, because irrespective of system, that is it electrical system, mechanical system, okay, the houses, even we want to see the smart home. So that is the role of artificial intelligence is everywhere in our society. We need to understand that it is not at all such type of subject which is required only for computer science graduates. Okay. Hello.
Yes, we
Yes,
can
Am
yes,
I
hear
continue,
you.
audible?
sir.
We can hear you. Yes.
Okay, okay. So, what I'm talking about, so AI across every engineering stream. So if we go with mechanical engineering, so AI is required manufacturing and automation. We want to see that the factories are automated. Okay. So having the same quality. If we go with the civil engineering, AI for smart infrastructure and planning. So just like the example, smartphone. Okay, even we are not at all satisfied having smart home. We are presently looking for smart city. Okay, so if we go with the electrical engineering, AI is required for optimization and intelligence systems. The biggest example of artificial intelligence in electrical engineering, that is smart grid. Okay, biotechnology, perhaps this is the biggest field where we can successfully incorporate artificial intelligence, because in biotechnology there is a huge scope of grabbing human or uh, any biological system data. So when data we can receive and that we can feed to the AI system. Actually, any AI system demands a data set for training and testing. Whenever biotechnology can able to provide such a bulk amount of data, so that is why, and again, one more thing is that the COVID-19, this particular pandemic, gives us a strong lesson that uh, you know the value of the human life is most important irrespective of anything. So that is why nowadays human-centered computing, human-centric computing nowadays much top of the town. And whenever we're talking about the life of the human being or any even animal, so there is a scope to introduce artificial intelligence for prediction, for decision making, for classification, even disease, even species also. So that is why computer science, I'm talking about mechanical, civil, electrical, biotechnology. Even if you go to mining, we can also successfully we can implement AI. Just like example, if you go with mining engineering, that means the smart rescue system. As all we know that in mines, several accident is taking place. So if we successfully implement artificial intelligence, which can predict when accident may happen in the mine, okay, or we can use artificial intelligence not to get such type of incident like accident in happening in mining. So that is why we can see that even yes, it is agreed that artificial intelligence is the most important subject for computer science based stream. Okay, so like computer science, all of the child of the computer science, even electronics. Okay, and the rest of the streams, so like core engineering, so like other engineering, biotechnology. Okay, so everywhere we can see the strong presence of artificial intelligence. So that is why, AICT has indicated that AI will be embedded across engineering discipline by 2026-27, at least everywhere. It is not at all restricted for computer science and computer science based stream. It should be incorporated everywhere, every institute, every university also. Okay, so what changes for fresher? So this point is very important. So if we consider the demand, okay, the demand, that means normally in whenever students they have completed 10 plus, 12 plus, so at that time they are looking for uh, admission in technical institution, and they're looking for lucrative string, for better placement, for better career. So that is why nowadays, if we consider with respect to freshers, so what are the things that are important? So like AI plus core. So core engineering having always a steady demand. Okay. And whenever the stream is AI empowered, at that time it basically setting a new higher baseline, right? So graduates are expected to pair discipline depth with AI fluency instead of treating AI as a separate skill. So people don't please consider AI is a specified skill. So AI should be incorporated with every branch of engineering. It is not like a top-up skill. So we are getting a 6 months training, and we can say that I can also act as an engineer. Not like that. Okay. Basically, AI should be incorporated every branch of engineering, even if it is possible, every subject also. Okay. So AI plus core, that is one more important thing. So the fresher, those people are looking for core engineering. They can understand, yes, core engineering having its fixed syllabus, but with the help of artificial intelligence, the prominence of core engineering with the help of AI, it is right now a new setting a new benchmark. Okay, so the applied or domain relevance, recruiters increasingly value candidates, those having AI knowledge. Maybe it is manufacturing, sustainability, automation, infrastructure problems. So right now we can see whenever our students they are facing campus interview, they are actually asked lot of questions whether they know AI or not. So nowadays, the application of AI that is also very important. Whether any student in their final year project, whether they have used artificial intelligence in their project, I am again telling you, whatever may be the branch they belong from. They may be biotechnology student, they may be a core engineering student, they may be ICT branch student. ICT means information and communication technology. Okay, just like example of ICT based stream, that means electronics, okay, say computer science, all these are the ICT based stream. Another thing is that responsible practices. So everyone nowadays we can understand that yes, we people, irrespective of branch of the engineering, all we use artificial intelligence in our own field. I maybe belong to civil engineering, I maybe belong to mechanical, maybe computer science, maybe biotechnology, anything. So ethical approach is very much required because the revised direction also emphasizes because any AI-based system handling a huge data set. So it basically connected with the several important points like privacy, bias, transparency, responsible use, making judgment as important for technical ability. Say like that, suppose nowadays any smart system can be used not only for all good purposes. So please consider this particular point that AI-based system can be utilized for ill purposes also. One point you can see that bias. If the database is designed, data set is designed in such a way, a people can be maligned very easily. A system can be maligned very easily. Responsible use, where to use and where we not to use. We need to understand that AI can do a lot of things, but we live in a society and society having its own rule. So we need to understand that we should use AI ethically. Whenever we're dealing with a huge amount of personal data, so privacy is one of the important fields. I can tell you some good example of privacy. So like whenever we are designing any smart healthcare system, we need to handle some personal or private data, and we should keep secret all of this private data. So whenever we talking about everyone using AI, everyone using this particular tool for making smart, so we need to consider this particular point like privacy, bias, transparency, responsibility. As all of you know that nowadays deep fake, okay, so lot of celebrities are there also right now affected like such type of system. I do believe the listener of this webinar, they quite aware about such such example. Say right now, deep fake is one of the biggest threat for human being. Anyone can be affected because we need to we are sharing our photos, we are sharing our personal details in the public space through the social media. So any person with respect to with having some unethical practice, they can utilize your photo in some wrong dimension. And one more thing is that nowadays in this AI era, your data, your personal data, no more, no more personal. Okay, so you need to understand that these things are also quite possible. So three pressure point for colleges. One is curriculum. We need to understand that yes, we need to design our curriculum in such a way which can be yeah.
Dr. Banerjee, sorry, let me just to interrupt. Would you like to request you to kindly conclude within 5 minutes, please?
Yeah, sure.
Because we have got some time
Thank
restriction.
you. Sure.
Please.
Sure. So one important point is that curriculum we need to revise based on the present demand. Faculty readiness, because very much in technology very quickly in syllabus, so that is why there is a gap, and faculty need to be adequately equipped with the present technology. So that is why faculty readiness is one of the prime concern. Pedagogical redesign. So complex AI topics demand project-based and context-aware teaching, which may be not available everywhere. So pedagogical redesign, that is also we need to consider. In this era, AICT also taking very important role that Otol Academy and FDT, AICT, they have introduced their own funded program for faculty development program. That means the faculty readiness point I already explained. So two programs. One is Vani. Vani is used for local language based faculty development program. So in Bengali language also faculty development program which is funded by AICT, it is also possible through the Bani scheme and also through Otol scheme. Institutions they are organizing FDP under this particular platform. Another thing is that new subject nowadays taking place in the syllabus. So students they need to understand new syllabus for with respect to every branch of engineering. So the implication map, you can see that industry evolves more faster. So AI tools, workflows, expectation changes very quickly. AICT, they are also updating its direction. Colleges, they are also adapting delivery process. Faculty, labs, pedagogy, that is also changing. The students, pressure are also accessed differently, which is the present scenario. Previously, not at all accessed in such a way. So, what is the takeaway? AI is not an add-on. It is becoming a cross-cutting layer of engineering education, hiring expectation, and institutional capability. So, institution should focus curriculum industry alignment should be getting high priority, faculty upskilling that is the critical enabler, applied domain specific AI project that should be recruiter facing, ethical and responsible use. It is a new mandatory fact. So engineering education is being rewritten in real time. Thank you. So you can ask any question if you have. Thank you. Over to the organizer.
Uh, Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Banerjee, for providing us very useful insight on the academic aspect, on the AI integration in our curriculum, and also our daily life. And I think that students can also participate and get benefited out of it. Frankly speaking, I also got enriched from the deliberations of Dr. Banerjee. Friends, first let me apologize for a blunder that I have made. I have constantly addressed Dr. Sumit Mollik as Dr. Sumit Mukherjee. I sincerely regret for this grave mistake on my part. You understand that Gen X is very much prone to such vulnerable mistakes in this digital age. So now I request Dr. Mollik to please address the webinar and educate us on the industrial aspects of the AI integration. Dr. Mollik, please.
Not a problem, sir. It's okay. So,
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see me and you can hear me clear, right?
No.
Yes,
Dr. Banerjee has to close his screen. And now, Dr. Mollik, please start your screen.
He has closed already, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Mollik.
yes, we can see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment, please. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you, Dr. Sengupta, for setting the tone, setting the context. And thank you very much, Dr. Banerjee, for a very insightful view of from the academic perspective. And you very nicely explained how the AI is how the evaluation, the evolution of AI is happening, and which I believe gave a very great insights to us. So I will start with in next upcoming minutes I will take you through a tour like what is happening at industries right nowadays. So I will start with a quick story. So I believe inside Airbus, you all heard about the company Airbus, right? That is a renowned aircraft manufacturing company. So there, engineers were trying to solve a classic problem. How do we make an aircraft lighter without making it weaker? Normally, this would take months. Design, test, fail, then again redesign. But this time, they tried something different. They gave the problem to AI. Not a drawing, not a sketch, just goals. The goals like the prompts, reduce weight, maintain strengths, and keep it manufacturable. And then they waited. The AI did not give one answer. It generated thousands. Some looked strange, some looked impossible, some looked like bones or tree branches. And one of them became real. That design reduced the weight of a partition wall in the Airbus A320 by 45%. 45%, think about that. Less weight means less fuel. Less fuel means lower cost. Lower cost means more efficient aviation worldwide. But here is the most important part. Engineers looked at the design and said, we would never have imagined this. That's the first shift. AI is not just faster, it expands human imagination. So, good evening, guys. I'm Sumit Malik. I have been associated with the IT industry over 25 years now. During this time, I have had the opportunity to work with several global organization tech giants across diverse domains like healthcare, IT, telecom, manufacturing, etc. And I have witnessed the transformation. When I began my career 25 years back, the expectations from engineers were quite straightforward. How strong are your technical fundamentals? How effectively can you solve problems? Today, those expectations have evolved rapidly. With the rise of AI, the definition of a skilled professional is being redefined. It is no longer just about what you know, but how effectively you can use new tools and technologies to create better, faster, and more innovative solutions. Across all fields, mechanical, electrical, civil, computer science, or management, the common thread remains the same. Employers are not just looking at what you have studied, but how well you understand and apply core concepts in real-world situations. However, a strong foundation in fundamentals continues to be the key to innovation, adaptability, and long-term success. So, what does all this mean for you? It means the rules are changing. In the past, engineers drew designs, engineers did calculations, engineers built one solution. But now, with AI, in the future, engineers define problems, engineers guide AI, engineers choose the best among thousands of solutions. Imagine opening your laptop and instead of a blank screen, you see 50 possible solutions. Your job is no longer to create from scratch. Your job is to choose the best future, right? So don't ask, will AI take my job? If your only skill is writing the basics, repetitive code, yes, you are at risk. But if your skill is problem solving, understanding a client's pain point, designing a logical architecture, and using AI tools to build that solution 10 times faster, you are going to be the most valuable asset in the room. The industry doesn't pay you to write code. It pays you to solve problems. Code just happens to be the tool we used. Now AI is the new tool here. Ask a better question. Can I do what AI cannot? Can you think creatively? Can you ask the right question? Can you make decisions when there are 100 options in front of you? Because the future belongs to the people who don't compete with AI, but work with it. We must admit that there are gaps exist. Academic curricula versus what industry is looking for. Colleges facing challenges in rapidly updating curricula. I sensed it in different campus interviews where I went as an interviewer. When we have project trainees from various engineering colleges as part of their curriculum, in the organizations, and we ask them to contribute in a real world project scenarios, we observe these gaps. Freshers must take personal initiatives to bridge these gaps, to acquire in-demand skills through online courses, boot camps, and self-learning to bridge any gaps. There are various solution platforms available in the market. Among with many other solutions available in the marketplace, I got a chance to review the BHARAT Plus AI platform in detail through the lens of a recruiter. Its student suite can be a good platform to bridge any gaps and enhance your fitness for the current industry. What I found, some key features and benefits being offered in this platform are quite useful and meaningful, like the conceptual clarity modules, in-depth resource to ensure a strong grasp of the fundamentals, case study analysis, which is very important, develop problem solving and critical thinking through simulated industry challenges. There are modules that gives you a very good industry insight. You should know what is happening in the industry. This will help you to, make yourself updated. Plan your studies accordingly to get success in your interviews through the learning plan available in this platform, and make projects, which is very important. And also, very much important attribute is your soft skill development that this platform also provides. It's your learning companion, and this helps you in the semester exams as well. Now, let us talk about how to get prepared for the interview in the present scenario. AI-driven screening process, which is many organizations are adopting. Many companies are leveraging AI for initial resume scanning and candidate evaluation, meaning freshers' application must be optimized to highlight the relevant keywords, projects, and skills to pass automated filters. While academic curricula provide a strong base, the rapid evaluation of technology and the business practices means continuous focused studies outside the classroom are essential to stay relevant. Companies assess practical prowess through problem-solving scenarios, coding challenges, college projects, and case study analysis in interviews. Companies are moving past theoretical questions in the interviews. They want to see tangible evidence of your skills. This means live coding test, real-world case study analysis, and discussions around your project studies, right? So in this regard, for the preparation of interview, I found the BHARAT Plus AI interview suite is also very much useful. Like its key feature, like mock interviews, which is very much important, coding challenges, and the overall guidance on presenting your practical experience should help you for your interview preparation and build self-confidence to a great extent, I would say. Now, what is your next step as a student? Call to action. I should say, like, don't just study AI, use AI as much as possible. Pick target roles in the industry. Choose one that excites you much. I am from IT industry, so I can give you some example. Some roles, like in IT, it may be AI ML engineers, data scientist, AI infra engineer, AI project manager, AI-enabled IT ops, AI security and risk engineer, AI-powered UX and product roles, etc., etc. So these are the kind of roles. Amongst them, you can see what suits you most. This is important, like learn the fundamentals take online courses in AI/ML, use AI tools in daily learning, use platforms, various platforms available in the market. Like you can use, as I mentioned, BHARAT Plus AI as well. As an example, the new skill stack for the software engineers nowadays could be like, as I am from software industry, IT industry, so I have better visibility there, like what basically we're looking for from a technical skills perspective, like programming language like Python, TensorFlow, like that, data structure and algorithm, cloud computing platforms, MLOps and deployments. Some tools are going to be very important, like code generation tools, automated testing, bug detections, DevOps automations, like that. And hybrid skills going to be very important, like domain expertise and the AI knowledge, business acumen and the technical skills, communication and the complex problem solving, and finally the ethics and innovation that Dr. Banerjee already pointed out. Build projects, create a portfolio on GitHub, create a simple web app that uses an API from like OpenAI, Google Gemini, Anthropic, whatever it may be. When you go to an interview and say, I integrated an LLM to summarize user data in my app, you immediately stand out from 90% of the candidates. I believe you understand, right? Join communities, participate in Kaggle competition, hackathon, learn how AI integrates with your domain. Stay curious, follow AI developments in your chosen fields. Become AI fluent. Don't just use AI to get your work done. Understand how it works. Learn prompt engineering, learn how to break down complex problems so an LLM can help you solve them. Understand the difference between generative AI, machine learning, and deep learning. And another more major aspect that I would say, being in the industry for so many years, focus on the human skills. AI does not have empathy. It doesn't understand office politics. It cannot negotiate with a client. And it does not have creative intuition. Communication, teamwork, and critical thinking are now premium skills. So, at the last, I would say, like, you are graduating at a magical time. The playing field has been leveled. A fresh graduate who knows how to leverage AI can often outperform a senior engineer who refused to adopt. Embrace the technology. Stay endlessly curious. Be the engineer who runs towards the disruption, not away from it. So, yeah, thank you so much for your time. And I wish you all the absolute best in your careers. I'm excited to see the incredible impact you will make in the AI-powered world. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Malik, for elaborately describing how industries are using AI and how AI has become an integral part of industrial design and functioning. You have also nicely described how would-be professionals can use these AI tools for preparing themselves to be industry ready. I hope there will be some queries from the participants and would request Mr. Diktam Chakraborty to please coordinate with our esteemed speakers. Before that, I sincerely thank both our speakers and the participants for joining this webinar, and we hope that in future also some more webinars on relevant subjects will be organized. Now over to Mr. Diktam Chakraborty. Please coordinate.
Yes, actually we have told the participants if there are any questions, then our speakers are available so that they can answer your question, or you may also, we have some mail ID also, we can provide you. In future also, if not today, then you can also send us the queries so that our speaker will address that. So is there any queries from the participants?
By this time, I will request the participants to go to the polls section. 5 number of polls have been made live for you to understand and give your vote. So if you can go explore it and just give your opinion over the poll, then it would be very much good and say helpful for us to understand your mindsets and the thought process. Thank you.
Diptam, kindly mute. Do you have any other announcement from your side, Mr. Chakravarti? Diptam Chakravarti? Mr.
So one
Boral?
question has come. Yeah, one question has come, sir. How would a literature student or a humanities student in general use AI at its best?
Yeah, excellent question. That also comes to my mind also, because we are all are mostly we are from those who are speakers, all are from engineering background. So I think Dr. Banerjee may answer to it, please.
Well, this is a very good question indeed. Actually, lot of things, say like literature, you are asking about literature, say like Bengali, say like English. I think, in these days, say like generative AI, I think all of the participants, they have little bit of knowledge regarding, may not be they are able to get the knowledge regarding generative AI, but they may be using ChatGPT, because nowadays everyone, we are fond of such type of generative AI tool. Instead of having any knowledge, because it is not technical knowledge is required, we can using some prompt and can get some instantaneous result. So I am answering your question specifically. First of all, the first question, how you can use AI for your literature student. Okay, so you can use generative AI tool for generating your own poem. Okay, your own stories. Okay, you can develop, if if you are preparing yourself for competitive examination, you can ask a lot of questions to generative AI tool. Okay, so lot of generative AI tools are there. You can use specific tool, and you can improve your skill set for preparing exam, competitive exam. Those can be, suppose lot of generative AI or AI empowered tools are there. So like I can give you some example. If you are an English honors student, you can use Quillbot, you can use Grammarly for getting your English writing skill in a better way. Okay, so you can write more accurately using those tools. So I'm giving you some example regarding how you can prepare yourself uh, with respect to your skill set for examination, how you can improve your skill set with respect to getting better marks in your semester examination. Okay, and one more thing is that which is not so easy, because a lot of research, if you are the student of say like Bengali or English PhD student, you can use your lot of data for getting some much more training, which is obviously not the undergraduate level, I can understand, but those can be also uh, applied, or using AI you can getting some much more result, which is a very new insight for your field. Maybe this insight is very common for the engineering student, even the undergraduate student, but which is a very new thing for the literature student. You can show such a new type of insight to your curriculum. Okay, I think I can explain your question, what type of advantage you can use you can obtain using AI. Okay, thank you. Over to
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you. Dr. Mollik, would you like to add something to this?
Yeah, I believe Dr. Banerjee, whatever he mentioned, that is how definitely it is going to help. Like as a student of arts and humanities, there, I mean, the text and literature analysis, there are various models like natural language processing models that would help automatically identifying characters, plot structures, narratives, helping map social networks between characters or trace influence across genres. So in that way, it would help. Like for the humanities, research and qualitative work, as he mentioned, like in history, philosophy, cultural studies, AI can quickly summarize, tag, and code large archive like letters, newspapers, speeches, helping researchers find patterns in the discourse, ideology, or bias. So there are various areas. It's not that it is going to help in the technology as well. It is going to help like 360-degree across everywhere. Everywhere will get benefited out of it. So yeah, that's what I just want to add.
Thank
So
you,
we have another question.
Banerjee and Mr. Mullik. So we are having another question from Mr. Faizan Beg. What are the most in demand AI skills in the next 3 to 5 years? So, Mr. Mullik, if you can just explain.
Okay, so as I mentioned, the most demand AI skills, like as I mentioned, like you have to think like what are the areas that you are targeting. Like, are you going to targeting the mostly the development area? And whether it is in software industry, there are various areas that you have to like think of. Like if it is a product programming related area, as I mentioned, Python is one of the critical skills. Like there are many. It's not only development. There are many areas like the data science, which is going to be a very important for the data structure algorithm. Cloud computing platforms, you need to be very much familiar with the various cloud computing platform, because that is going to be the best. Machine language, ML, ops, and deployment. The whole deployment cycle in the software industry has been changed a lot. The cycle time to market has been decreased a lot. There are many code generation tools available in the market. Automated testing features, these are being heavily used in the software industry. Bug detection, code review. Nowadays, like a junior is writing a code and his senior is reviewing it. It's not like that. You have an inbuilt code reviewer in your system that is AI enabled, that is reviewing your code. The bug detection, everything, the DevOps automation. So you have to focus on these areas, which is going to be in demand in upcoming days.
Thank you for the explanation. Another question which was similar to the first one. Any skill that a humanities student can learn for jobs and interviews, as AI is like the new skill or trend asked for interviews. So, Dr. Sengupta, if you can just...
I think Dr. Mollik can explain, because he was explaining some features of BHARAT Plus AI, where the interview modules and all those are embedded. So if he can elaborate on this aspect.
Okay.
But
okay. So, Mr. Mollik, the intent of the question is, if someone asks in the interview regarding the AI skill set to a humanities candidate, so what are the relevant skills he or she should know so that he or she can qualify? I think I could understand the question in that way.
Yeah, what I tried to mention in my during my the presentations, the interviewer, from an interview perspective, interviewer is not going to judge your theoretical understanding. He is going to judge how you are going to contribute in the real world scenarios, how we are going to solve a problem, maybe a company that deals with various content or literature. So they have a huge archive. So as a the employee, how you can utilize AI tools using various platforms like BHARAT Plus AI or whatever in their suits. If you post a questions, it will summarize the maybe a 70 or 700 pages book, maybe a gist that gives the audience a summary view. So these kind of the skill is important, like how I can leveraging the existing AI tools available in the platform and giving the output. So that is why whatever the product or solution a company is working on, they can deliver the product early in the cycle, in the market. So that's, I don't know whether that answered the question, but you need not to think from a theoretical perspective. You always need to think from a practical perspective. What you have learned using the AI tool, how are you leveraging that and helping solving a real problem. That's the dimension is very much important from a recruiter perspective.
Thank you, Mr. Malik. So anybody else who are willing to raise your question? So the Q&A session will be closed. We're waiting for a few moments.
I think we can proceed with the next issues. Is there any other thing to declare or announce something?
No, not yet. Sir, you may please.
So I think we may conclude the session. I'm going to poll. There was some poll was going on. Some poll was going on. Do you have to declare something on that poll, or it is just for our records? Because
So just we have put 5 number of polls which is relevant to this session, and so if the participants, they can participate in these polls and just give their feedbacks or their insights. It will help us to understand them or understand the people, what they are thinking, what are their challenges, what are their say stress levels and all, because the questions have been framed in that way. Okay, so would just request all of the participants to just participate in the polls.
Okay.
One more questions have come. Sir, I like using AI, but sometimes it feels like I am overusing, which makes me very dependent on AI. Good. And in the result, my intelligence gets weaker. How to overcome?
Yeah, this question came to my mind also. I think, in my opinion, there is a threat to creative mind if you are grossly dependent on AI for your every work. Please study the subject properly. Your subject, you should study it properly first. Then for any doubt clearing or advanced study, please use AI. Don't use AI blindly. This is my suggestion from Gen X people. Let other speakers contribute.
So Dr. Banerjee, if you can just
Dr.
give
Banerjee,
your insight.
yeah, Dr. Banerjee, please.
Yeah, this is a very possible threat for using AI. If you are using AI in a long time in a particular type of work, say like if you are a content creative writer, okay. So if you are long time, if you are using such AI tools for creating content, so at the time will come. So you are not going to write anything creative, instead of using AI tool. So it is definitely being a threat for us, for our society, for everyone. Okay, so that is why sometimes we people are think about that maybe due to the over application of such type of AI tool, maybe threatening few job roles. So I don't know actually. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a psychologist. Okay, psychiatrist. So that is why I'm not able to say this question answer, because if we can say that we need to restrict, so I do believe no one can restrict himself. it is a habit. I do believe nowadays the AI is a habit for everyone. We need to think with respect to positive aspect. That means we are thinking about that, say, like letter writing. If I consider if this is a task that I need to fulfill, and previously for writing a letter, say suppose I am taking half an hour or 1 hour time whenever the new type of letter it is not previously written. Okay, so at that time whenever I am taking 1 hour time, so within the using the AI, some inputs, what are the inputs that I am expecting in the write-up? So if we can provide, so we may able to create successfully within 10 minutes. Okay, giving several iterations. Okay, 10 minutes is enough, more than enough. So that is why that rest of the time, what we can use, that we can involve ourselves for new type of activities, and we can improve our skill set from other rest of the fields. So in this way we can think about, because I don't know whether everyone nowadays dependent on different types of AI tools, and this question is also being asked in several panel discussion. I do believe that we can utilize the rest of the time for other purpose. I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Man. Any other question?
So,
No,
Dr.
I think-
Sengupta, let us conclude. I think
Yeah,
we are over the
yes.
time now, 6:30
Okay.
around.
So
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
like to. Can we conclude now? So I sincerely thank both our speakers for elaborately describing different aspects of use of AI. And I also thank the participants for joining this webinar enthusiastically. I think you have got benefited by the deliberations, and if you have any query, you may post it through email also, so that our esteemed speakers can also answer to your queries in future. So now we can conclude the session. Thank you and have a very good day. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everybody, for giving your time.
Just a
and
minute, just a
Yeah.
minute, Mr. Baral. Can we ask everybody to open their the camera, so that we can take a photograph, a group photograph of all the participants? Will it come in the
No,
screen?
sir, we have to make all of them joining into this list, and it will take a lot of time.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, then we can conclude. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for your time putting over here and making this webinar successful. And we would like to thank all the participants here. Have a good day.
Thank you.